It has been another violent weekend among the gangs of California. A man who was standing in line to see Colors, the movie about gangs, was shot in the head by someone wearing the colors of a rival gang. So far this year, almost 100 people have been killed in gang-related violence in the Los Angeles area. And for every death, as Bonnie Strauss reports, there are related victims.
It's early morning in South Central Los Angeles, and it's anybody's guess who will get killed tonight.
Roger, I just want to make sure we have the house secured and I'll make an entry. Push your hands down, what are you looking at?
This is now a war zone where life is cheap, some say worthless.
If I go in the wrong neighborhood and they see me, and if I got a gun, most likely if it's more than one, most likely I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Clovis was only 12 when he joined a gang known as the Bloods.
This is all blood, and this is a blood neighborhood.
He says he joined a gang for status and power.
That's all you're looking for is most respect. Like if you go to jail, they say, well, he bad, so give him his respect. If I can take over another neighborhood by myself, I feel I'm the baddest one around.
There's an incredible lack of real appreciation for the level of violence that these people are capable of, you know, just exactly what they're willing to do.
Gang violence killed nearly 400 people here last year. Police say it's the love of drugs and money that keeps the death toll high and climbing. More than half of those killed were innocent victims, people just caught in the crossfire. Earlier this month, a 19-year-old killed in a drive-by shooting was buried. He was Annie Dirk's grandson. In the past 5 months, she's buried 2 grandsons and her own teenage son, all victims of senseless gang-related shootings. Good boys who Annie says were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's a lot of hurt and it's just a lot of grief. I just started crying.
Walter, he was very quiet. Ramon, he was a little quiet, but he was kind of jolly. But Stacy was just the outgoing one. He always kept people laughing all the time.
Once Walter, Stacy, and her mom played together. Today they are buried together in a hillside cemetery. Reverend Leo Beatty delivered their eulogies.
How totally insane the whole thing is, how senseless this is, that these kids are victims of that type of ignorance.
Annie now lives in fear behind locked bars, but she insists she won't leave a house filled with memories.
And sometime at night, I listen for the door to unlock, thinking it's Walter and Stacy coming by to tell me they finna go home. But it's not them.
Ann Crenshaw, another mother, is caught in the wave of gang violence as well. 2 of her sons are in jail. Both belong to a gang. She's determined to save her youngest son, Jermaine, from a similar life of drugs and violence. She monitors his every move. So they're almost never out of your sight?
Not hardly. She want me to stay out of trouble and stay out of jail. And she care about it.
Jermaine is getting the message from all sides, even from his brother Thomas's jail cell.
I wish that he do things different than I did and just get everything that's out there to make himself just a better man than I am.
So far, Annie Crenshaw's efforts seem to be working, but she worries that whatever she does, gangs will undo through fear and intimidation.
I tell him he has to find a way. He know more about it than I do. But if he can't talk to me, find someone to talk to, you know, and try to deal with it.
After 5 years of gang life, Clovis wants out, but worries he won't survive in the ghetto on his own. Being an outsider on gang turf can be fatal.
I can't go in different places. I gotta watch my back when I walk down the street. Can't wear this color, can't wear that, can't go there. Just problems.
He says he sees no way out of a life he's grown to hate.
They might take my life before I take theirs.
Is that any way to live?
No, there's no way to live. But they ain't got no other choice.
Bonnie Strauss, ABC News, Los Angeles.
We'll have our final report in just a moment.